I thought you'd have like something off the top of your head. Really.
I didn't. This is so I don't do it. Like I like other people to make introductions.
Okay. All right. Well, here we are. Lots of fun stuff to talk about this week, and by that I mean mainly things that me and Rebecca have been arguing about lately. Starting with, what is uglier, a Fox body or a Pontiac Aztek?
You have all show to get with us.
Not Fox body. Whoa, my bad.
Ooh,
I said Fox body. I was thinking.
Freudian slip.
Oh, yeah, I meant the Mustang too, but honestly, I'd say Fox body and Pontiac Aztek are close too.
But for y'all who might have Fox bodies,
yeah,
we'll go ahead and go Mustang too.
People Coyote swap a lot of Fox bodies. People don't Coyote swap a lot of Mustang too, so we can make fun of the Mustang too a lot better.
Well, yeah, I don't feel any remorse in making fun of a Mustang too, and I feel a lot. Well, I'm showing my cards already.
So what's uglier, a Mustang 2 or a Pontiac Aztek? Do you like Hindenburg or not? You don't know. You did not get that reference at all.
I did.
Who's Hindenburg? What's his name? Heisenberg? Heisenberg, yeah. My bad. Alright, I got comments. Hold on. Gotta be an old man for a second.
Where was Donnie's grandpa tonight?
Here, I'll even look at it like a grandpa. You know, you gotta do like the neck extend.
Like, get right in there?
Yep. Oh, on the tip.
Okay.
Why are y'all not at Drag Week? Do we have to talk about that?
So we're gonna get to that, Ken. We'll get there.
Back to me, okay?
Chad, I really appreciate Chad's comment because we worked hard to get our music.
Yeah, we did. They did not want that. What did we have at first?
It was
like
awful.
Crappy country elevator music, wasn't it?
Crappy.
And I like country music for the record. I'm not a country music hater. I'm not saying that lightly.
But it's like elevator country music. Like, what are you gonna?
I can't read any of this. This is awful. Oh, hold on, old man. Put it right on the nose. Hey, Donny and Rebecca, if all goes as planned, I'm getting a Gen 3. Yeah, me too. Gen 3 at the end of the year, looking for 700 of the wheels before E85. Is that possible? Yes.
Do it.
We've done it. Keegan Daly's car made 715 at the tire on pump gas. Stock manifold, not manifolds, but stock shorty headers.
You always want to say that. That's okay.
I do always want to say manifolds.
It's okay.
But really, since 2011, Mustang, other than GT500, hasn't had manifolds. It's basically like a stock shorty header. The kicker is, of course, in 15, they went to the catalytic converter being part of one of the sides.
Yeah.
Which I can't remember which. No, it's the driver's side. I do remember.
Nice.
But, yeah, all right. How come none of you are answering my funky question?
I have a question over here.
Well, we'll answer that, and then we'll remind people of our contest.
What is it?
Joshua wants to know if VMP is going, it says coming, the Sunday, the 23rd of September to PBIR to test the drag car on quarter mile.
Nope.
Go to Orlando Speed World mainly, man.
What's the 23rd?
It's the 23rd of September.
I know.
It's a Sunday, I think.
Is it a Sunday?
I don't know. We can look.
I don't know. I'm not going.
Yeah, PBIR is kind of far for us, especially since Speed World's only like 45 minutes away. So that's typically where we go.
Carlos wants to know whether or not VMP has tuned the new control pack for the Gen 1. I've been seeing issues where tuner upload a tune and the fuel pump stops getting voltage for the PCM.
That is definitely a Tuning Tuesday question.
Yeah.
Most of the time we try to answer it for you guys. However, neither of us are tuners, so unfortunately I can't hit that one for you, man.
So we have a show Tuesday at 1:30 in the afternoon. Best time would be to check in and ask the question there.
Joe and Justin will help you out.
It's a Sunday.
If you cannot tune in Tuesday at 1:30, then leave a comment and we'll see what we can do to get your answer.
Or just call in, email,
sales and support.
There
Facebook,
you go.
whatever.
We'll get you in touch with them. So it's a Sunday. I will probably actually be testing to go up to No Mercy.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited for No Mercy. Such a good race.
Yeah, I may. If I can get a test, because I'm gonna be in Pennsylvania, but I gotta get a test day, and I really, really want to go to a private rental because I'm sick of screwing around with testing tunes.
Yeah.
So I do need to test the car before we go up to No Mercy. But my going up to Pennsylvania is throwing a wrench in everything.
Yeah. What are you going up to Pennsylvania for since you're talking about it? Just
Sure.
tell them what you're doing.
We're going up there to do some training for American Muscle. So anybody that buys our products through American Muscle can get really good support through those guys or through us.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm tired of being blind. I hate this. Donnie, how is the Econoline build coming? Well, it's
Are you done?
still the same way it was, unfortunately.
It's an imaginary build.
Yeah, it's in my head.
Is that on the lift in your head?
It's on the lift. Mustang 2 is uglier, Chris Collins says.
Okay. Anybody else? Aztek?
Yeah, all right,
Mustang
guys. Pontiac Aztek, the car that Heisenberg drives, or Mustang 2? Which one's worse? Should we tell them? They're not really commenting hardly, so what do you think?
I'm torn.
You hate the Aztek. You really, really hate them.
I hate the Aztek, but I hate the Mustang too, so I'm really torn. I really, really, really don't like the Aztek, though. Like, my dad had an Aztek. I don't think I ever drove it. I was of driving age, and I don't think I ever drove it.
I knew one person that had one, their parents had one, and then
my dad.
They were like, Pontiac did some weird little like quirks inside of it that were kind of handy.
Like, they were handy for sure, but like there was other.
I don't remember any. I really don't remember any of them.
They were like one of the first people put some like weird.
Didn't it have like a vacuum built in or some crap in the back?
Crazy stuff. It had the tent.
It had a tent.
Like the back popped up as a tent.
Oh yeah. And then it had a tent that folded. Oh
yes.
Man, those were good. All right, I gotta read. Oh, Charlie says hi. No, Christy. Charlie has to say hi in person. Chad Dowd says Aztek. He's with you.
Yeah,
I think you're against the Aztek more.
I think I'm against the Aztek more. My dad, like, seriously loved it, but my dad is also one of those people that, like, there's not a car that he owned that he didn't love.
Okay.
Like, I told you
Sounds
about...
like he's just a smart shopper.
No. He just really, really loves car. Like, he is through and through a car guy and just loved cars. He drove a Saab.
Okay.
That he road raced.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a good Saab.
And
so.
well, no.
Sorry,
okay,
Ray.
so this Saab, he road raced it, and they like were building the billboards out of tin back then.
Okay.
And they replaced the body panels with tin from the billboard to lose weight. They called it the scrotum Saab because he had to have balls to drive it.
Wow, that was a lot of information.
It was.
I'm glad I heard. Chris, what does VMP stand for? Moving on from the scrotum Saab, VMP stands for something much less interesting than scrotum Saab.
It's more interesting?
No, much less interesting.
So,
I will never get that out of my head, but VMP stands for...
I know, it's been my whole life stuck in my
every
head.
time I see a Saab. VMP stands for Velocity Mustang Performance. That's what it initially stood for.
Doesn't really
Back
stand
then
for anything anymore.
It was VMP tuning, of course, because that was how this all started. Now we kind of do everything. Obviously, superchargers are just as big of a thing for us as tuning and all the other fun stuff we do around here. So it kind of changed to VMP Performance, and we kept the name because that's what got us started, but it kind of is a little ridiculous to say performance twice in a row.
Larry Duran and Justin Young are saying hi. And
Hi.
Sam Constantino says, you guys rock.
Thanks, Sam.
The Goblin says, I gap a lot of people around my town in my supercharged Coyote making over 800. Can I get a free hat for all my hard work? No! Make me buy my hats. And I gap people all over town in my supercharged Coyote. You gotta do something cooler than that. Like, I at least need to see a video or like see some burnouts. Like, what do you mean? I beat people with my supercharged fast car. I deserve a hat. Get out of here. Come on.
And then, you know what? I think that's what I appreciate most about you. You're so willing to protect me.
What do you mean?
You're like, I'm not giving Rebecca's hats away.
Exactly. Screw you. You got a fast Coyote. All right. Join the club. Like, welcome to the party. Let me see you do something cool. I want to see some like rolling 80, 90, 100 mile an hour burnouts in Mexico, not on public roads. Because if you send me one on a highway, I can't like that. I'm not allowed to. So
I don't even have a hat. Thank you.
I've been sweating in that one.
I don't really want it.
All right, we got to scroll down. Mustang 2, Josh Stoker says, Aztek is the worst out of the two. You could at least Coyote swap a Mustang 2. Oh, you could Coyote swap an Aztek.
Yeah, you could Coyote swap an Aztek. Don't mean it's a good idea.
I bet the Aztek could walk a Mustang too. Oh man.
I bet it could actually.
I want to know now. Holy crap. How do we get our hands on an Aztek and a Mustang too?
I'm going to talk to my dad.
That'd be great.
Brian's here. Hi, Brian.
I would like to see that race, Chad says. Josh said, I feel like we're creating a rivalry that nobody wins.
I feel like you're kind of right.
We all win by watching it go down.
True.
It's like when you walk. Okay, so you walk in the house and you turn on the TV and it's on like how it's made, how they make trash bags, and you really shouldn't care at all, but you end up sitting there for 30 minutes watching the crap.
I've never seen
That's what. You never seen How It's Made?
Mm-mm.
Oh, great show! Wow. Anyway, that's
how are you surprised?
I'm not. That's what the show. That's what this race would be, though.
Oh God, we froze at this terrible moment. Are we like really down or no?
We should be back.
Okay.
And we're back.
I'm so glad you did that.
All right. I don't know what Harrison said.
I don't know what that is either. Harrison, we need more info because you're telling us some stuff that we don't know about. So get us more info or maybe a link.
I gotta scroll down.
Yep.
I got plenty of vids and it has the Gen 2R. All right, well now
Okay,
you're giving
cool.
me a little
Yeah.
more useful information. You got R blower on it. Okay, that's better. But plenty of, yeah, you gotta, all right, I don't know if they tagged me. They probably didn't, but Donny Duffy.
They probably didn't.
Facebook, Donny Duffy. My profile picture is me standing in front of the mystery machine because it'll one day be my E-van. So yeah, send me videos. We'll see what I can do. Donnie looks like a nerd with glasses. God damn it, Brian. Thanks for ruining that for me. All right, now we're going to have to scoot this on up.
Are you being a little dramatic?
Yep.
Bob's here. Hi, Bob.
I'm late. What did I miss? Bob, you missed us discussing what is uglier, the Mustang 2 or the Pontiac Aztek.
Let us know what you think, Bob. Hit us up.
Oh, God. My thing's acting up again.
We might need somebody else to manage Facebook comments for us.
Nope, I'll be fine.
Okay.
All right, scroll through all the comments.
Cool. Do we want to talk about... Oh, let's talk about the build thing.
The build thing?
Yeah, so...
The build thing. What's the build thing? I'm curious.
So, my other question tonight is if you were going to build your dream car, you have a $60,000 budget, and you have to buy the car and whatever mods you want to do for it, what would you build? I have my idea as to how to do this, and I'm sure Donnie has his idea, so we'll let you know what you guys...
Well, they got to think and type it out, so go ahead and do yours first.
Mine's easy. It's a 95 Cobra R with a Coyote swap with a Turbo 400 and our blower. Like, it's really well thought out.
Why, though?
Because...
You have $60,000.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I wanna
obviously, my immediate go-to would be the E-van. I can buy an E-van for $5,000 or less. $10,000 if we really want to get a nice one with some straight body panels. I'm gonna have to spend $500 on the AC unit. That's gonna be out the back window. Probably $300-400 on the shag carpeting that'll be inside. The mystery machine paint job, which I think we decided we're gonna do the half mystery machine, half A team. But that'll be an expensive paint job, or probably wrap.
Do wrap.
I'd get it wrapped. I have wrap friends. I get it wrapped. That'd probably be like $5-6 grand. So we're only at 15 there. Go buy an illuminator. We just dropped 10.
I feel like you're a better budgeter than me right now.
Well, no, because see, you saved a lot of money here. I'm burning all 60 grand in this process.
Sure.
Like, you did better than me, I'd say. Buy an illuminator. Ready to make 1,000. Put a Gen 3 on it. There goes another. We just dropped another 15. It's gonna. I don't know what trans I'd run. I don't know. I think since I have so much money, we would probably do the 4R200.
Okay.
Just for cost efficiency, make it easy, and then just two-wheel drive with a very, very nice 4 back with everything right to make it still two-wheel drive and nasty. No 4-wheel drive because I don't want the weight. I gotta save weight somewhere. And yeah, that's it. It'd be mystery machine / A team. I don't need to go tens. It needs to go tens. Like it would need to be two-wheel drive.
So you want to build a car that goes 10s.
A van that goes 10s.
You want to build, still, you're going 10s.
Yeah.
I want to build a car that'll go 7s.
Your Cobra R is going to go 7s? All you did was Coyote swap it and put a blower on it. It's not going 7s. Now we got to talk about the rest of your budget.
I mean, it's gonna be very similar. Like driveline's gonna be very similar to my car.
My van would
So it's gonna
get a
go
cage.
7s.
My van would get a cage. Just because I need to open the back doors after I beat you and swing my AC unit out, and then you see the shag carpeting, and then it's got like an 8-point roll cage inside.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, that's happening.
So Slab Shack wants to know, would you Coyote swap a Ford GT, yes or no?
No.
Yes.
Blown engine.
Wow!
Blown
What? Hold on, no, we're not done.
I feel like the world just turned backwards.
You're willing to Coyote swap a Cobra R but not a GT?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I just am. Like, I just am.
Which Ford GT though? The new one with the V6?
All of them, I don't care. The newer technology is better than the old stuff. Ish. Coyote's lighter than the original GT's motor.
Mm-hmm.
Car will handle better. I can make just as much power. Yeah, I'm Coyote swapping all of them. I'd even Coyote swap. GT40 might get me in my feels, but I think I'd still do it. I don't care about those cars at all. Like, they have no significance in my
lithium gray
life.
one.
I just don't care.
From Grid Life.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
It
gorgeous.
was really
But I would still Coyote swap that too. Get rid of that crappy V6. Sorry, I know the EcoBoost does great things. It's amazing. It gets good mileage.
Yeah, I mean,
It
it's
wins at
beating
everything. Blah blah
yeah,
blah. But see, the problem is when I floor it, I don't get a chubby. I need to hear it roar. Like, it's just, I can't do it. The V6,
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
it is a personal. I should talk to a doctor.
Buy some Viagra.
Talk to a doctor, not Burnout Box. But no, I need the V8 sound. Like, perfect example, Justin Young's on. I see Justin Young's on here. Justin Young's car, I can just start it and it makes my day better. If I start a V6 anything, I don't feel better at the end of the day.
If it's a Ford GT, I'm gonna feel better.
No, I will not. Sitting there hearing like a Honda with a good exhaust. No. Can't do it. Justin Young's car sitting out there, chop, 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 chop. Perfect. Perfect. I could sit there and listen to that and go to bed. All right. Bob says he's with us on the Mustang, or with...
Whoever's with the Mustang too.
I'm with the Mustang too.
So the second half of that question was blown engine or not. And then Simo wants to know, will the Ecoline project ever gap Joe's truck?
I would need it to, just because Joe's truck gaps the shit out of my truck. So if I'm building a $60,000 van with a Coyote swap, I would need to beat him.
If you've got a $60,000 budget, you should be beating him.
Exactly. But it would still be hard, honestly. Like, no BS. Joe's truck's a lot lighter. Single cab, new aluminum body. We're talking about I'm taking a big steel frame, steel body Econoline. I don't know. Joe's truck makes over probably 600 wheel. I don't think he's had it on a dyno. He's just had it on butt dyno and got it tuned in on the street, just because he doesn't really care about numbers. He wants to go to the track. So Joe's truck, though, I'm sure makes over 600. Econoline would need to make like 950, 1,000 right at what that illuminator could hold to keep up with the truck that only weighs probably 4,000 pounds. I bet Joe's single cab weighs. So I would want it to beat him, all in this hypothetical world where I have a $60,000 budget for a van, but I don't know if it'd get it done. Scroll down, scroll down. Your dad's in New York? What are you doing in New York?
He's
Isn't it
hanging out with
freezing up there?
No, not yet. He's hanging out with his sister.
Is this real?
I don't know. The Emma Stamp
No,
bag? No,
I don't buy it. No.
We need like.
There's no way. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Harrison, I don't know what you're talking about.
Steel frame is too heavy. That's funny. This is funny. Joe said his truck weighs 4,400 with me.
Oh my God, that's making me jealous because my truck weighs more because it's a.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe's got single cab. God, look how I gotta put the glasses back on because I'm looking at myself like bending over, and God, I look horrible. I don't know what looks worse. What looks worse, me like leaning way in
I don't
or
know.
putting
I have
on
to do
glasses?
this.
All right,
I have to
whatever.
do
I'll
the
just have
same
to
damn
see,
thing.
goddammit.
So.
It's been 34 episodes. You guys haven't seen me in glasses yet. You can have it this time. All right. Yeah, Joe's truck weighs 4,400. What would my Econoline weigh?
I don't know. I really don't.
All right, let's look. I'm curious. I'm curious. 1998 Econoline weight.
What made you pick 98?
Because that's probably what I could afford.
Okay, cool.
Like it would be right around the 2000 era.
Fair.
Plus, the newer ones are
Fair.
ugly-ish. Oh God, please don't hurt my feelings right now on how heavy you are.
That makes as much horsepower as a Fox Body.
Gross vehicle. I need to find.
Anthony wants to know, is VMP ever going to make a Chevy
Curb weight.
supercharger?
No.
We are always wanting to expand. We are so busy with Ford stuff, but eventually in the future we would love to further expand into other markets.
Okay, curb weight is 4,600 to 5,800.
Okay.
So we'll call it 5.
Yeah, fair.
Plus me being in it makes it 5,200.
Fair.
5,220. So really, yeah, I guess if I'm only like 800 pounds heavier, I should be able to get it done. Well, then you also got to think about the fact I'm also going to have to be driving a box.
Yeah,
through the
you're
wind.
driving a brick.
Whereas Joe's truck has had another 20 years of aerodynamics work put into
But
it.
the F-150 is not all that aerodynamic. That was one of my arguments at Drag Week, that this is not a very aerodynamic vehicle.
For sure.
And it's like...
I mean, but just look at like the angle of the windshield.
Yeah, it's
You know.
better than an E-Van, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I totally agree with you there, but...
I would
It's
have
not
to,
the picture
I would
of
have to put like a tiger
aerodynamic
tail,
efficiency.
a tiger tail on the back of it, like the semi trucks have.
Yes.
Have an E-Van with a tiger tail. Oh, that just got added to it. Oh, well, how's my tiger tail gonna work? All right, there's definitely gonna be dog doors on it, on each side.
Okay.
Doesn't the A-Team have a dog? I've never seen the A-Team. I've like seen the van, never seen the A-Team.
The Mystery Machine, they have a dog.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we can go with it.
All right, glasses. God damn it, I hate this. I hate glasses.
I hate glasses too. I hope I don't ever have to wear them on Burnout Box.
All right.
Do you have anything that's pressing?
Yes.
Saw something about 2650. Oh.
Donny, Rebecca, my dream build is a 95 S351 Saline with a Gen 2 Coyote swap with Gen 3 blower, making 1,000th of rear wheels with full suspension. Yeah, and you still got money left over at that point.
I like it.
So,
JP, we could have matching stuff.
Ryan says that my beer has been empty for 20 minutes. Not true.
Yep, I saw that.
No, it's empty. But I honestly, I didn't sleep very well. I didn't sleep very well last night. I had a long, hot day at work, so I came prepared.
Planned ahead.
So, sorry, Ryan. Jeez, I got the replacement out. Harrison, is the beer for sale? No. Can is. We can talk about the can. All right. $5,200 to $5,600 for a 2011 E150 with no driver.
So you're just going to let me drive the E-Van?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
He said I had optimum backwash.
Oh, that's gross.
It's Bud Light. That's right. I'm just trying to spice it up.
Though I do drink your beer enough to participate.
You drink it at the top, though, so it's okay.
True, I'm smart. Wait, there was something up there.
What's the number? Oh, man.
Yep.
What's the number to 2650 on a stock 03 Cobra? Dying for more info so I can decide which blower I want.
Joe Dash had good numbers, right?
I think so. What were they?
I don't remember off the top of my head. They were good, though. They were...
Gen 3 2650 really is going to make whatever you want it to make that your stock motor is going to handle.
Yeah.
Granted, our Gen 2 did that. With Gen 2, you could pulley that down much further than your stock block could handle. But 700, easily attainable. We've done it on Gen 2. Gen 3 is just going to do it on a bigger pulley and have lower IATs. Chad Dowd says he would put $200 on Don Don's van. Sorry, Joe. Well, in Joe's defense, my van has a $60,000 budget.
Yeah.
And
Joe's not spending nearly that much.
Exactly. Joe's winning. So even if let's think about the math here. Realistically, my van runs mid-tens. Maybe. We're probably getting lucky at that. 950 horsepower, but still,
Max
a
effort van.
5,500 pound van. We're mid tens maybe. Joe's truck is going to be high tens, low 11s, and so really for that $20,000-$30,000 extra I spent,
He won.
Was it worth the half a second? No, Joe still wins. So now, Chad, you'd still win your $200. I would hypothetically beat him in that situation, but Joe still wins at the end of the day.
Maurice wants to know about putting a Gen 3 on his 2018 F-150.
Was it?
I missed it because we were
Yeah,
reading
go
Facebook
back.
comments.
He wants to know when he'll be able to put a Gen 3 on his 2018 F-150.
For 18, we do not have a lower manifold that will make the Gen 3 work on it. However, we can get you the Roush 2650. I've installed one already on an 18 truck with a 10-speed transmission. It was freaking awesome, man.
It's a good option.
All right, I scroll back up through my funky comments. Donny, did the beer start flowing at noon for you? Nope, I'm working at noon still. But once we hit 5 o'clock, I'm here for work still in a sense. But once 5 o'clock hits, I'm allowed to pop a beer.
Yep. John Hartman's here. Hi, John. You shut off Justin and Joe for us, and I appreciate that. So we're trying to make it good.
Oh, man, why won't it let me scroll? This is awful. How much power is that adding to the 2018 F-150? So we didn't do a baseline, but with just all Roush's components, no custom tune, just loading the Roush file, which for the record, Roush tunes are fairly conservative. Obviously,
they are conservative. They've got to account for like anybody driving
everyone.
in any conditions,
Every altitude,
accidentally putting 87 in it.
Yep.
Like so, they definitely have to protect themselves in that way.
But anyway, Harrison, I dynoed the truck on a Friday at 3-4 in the afternoon.
So
it was hot out, and the truck I believe did 456. So that's damn good. 4-wheel drive truck. So think of the drivetrain loss. You're already talking. We're talking 20% on an automatic. So now we've got an automatic with a transfer case behind it, which that's just more heat, more drivetrain loss. So it's a little above 20%. But yeah, truck made a little over 450. So that's stout. I would honestly say those trucks probably do.
And with optimized tuning,
Yeah.
you're gonna
With a tune, that would wake that thing up like no other. It'd be ridiculous. But that was just the basic Roush file. Everything Roush did. No stock pulley, everything. And yep, she did good. I need to put my truck on the dyno. It'll happen soon.
Yeah, we should do it.
Well, we need to anyway.
Yep.
One day.
JP's asking how the new car is coming. It is coming along, JP. I am planning to have it up to Profab. I'm going to take it up October 1st, I think, is what they asked me to do.
As long as the hurricane didn't destroy it.
I mean, it's
It's down to a Cat 2. It'll be fine.
And plus, it's going to, like, I think the mountains is where...
Oh, okay. So the mountains will knock the hurricane down anyway.
Yeah, they're going to be protected. So, it's going up there right after No Mercy, and I just got the motor plates and mid plates, and yeah, we're going to be putting mock-up engine heads, trans.
The car will still be a roller, but if you look at it, it won't be a roller. It'll look like a car.
It'll look like it can do something.
It looks like it just needs a drive shaft and some windows.
Yeah, but it's got windows, so they're just out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. 18's come on. When is our? We're thinking still PRI.
I think PRI. We just, and I don't want to talk about it too much, but we did just make.
What do you mean you don't want to talk about it too much?
Well,
I want to talk about it too much. The car's gorgeous.
No, about my. I'll talk all day about my car. I don't know if anybody wants to hear about it.
I thought that's what you're saying. You don't want to talk about it.
No, about SEMA. We just got on board on 2 SEMA projects, and we're gonna have our blowers in 2 different places at SEMA.
Heck yeah.
And super excited about that. 2 pretty cool builds. One is a Galaxy.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other is a Model A.
That's wow. So we're on like 2 cool ass cars.
It's really cool. The Model A is going to Germany after the show.
Nice.
For the SN Motor Show, and I'm gonna try to go too.
All right, Ken. Drag week. Give them the bad news, Rebecca.
Drag week was a drag. So drag week started out great. We got to see a lot of people, and talked to a lot of people. We pulled in first thing, and first person we saw was Randy Stewart. He's got that awesome green fox body that runs 8, and I think it also had a 7-second average in True Street. Super cool car. He just did a Pony Express tour. Really, really awesome guy. Really awesome things that he's doing with the car. And he drove up from Florida also to be at Drag Week. So we got to hang out with him. We hung out all day waiting to see if we were going to be...
Hey, I know that red car. Put a blower on that thing.
Yeah.
It's Kevin McKenna.
The whole way. And then we talked to Kevin McKenna, like you said, with our blower. He's doing great up there. Has run a high 10-second average the whole week. Got a 10.8 something out of the car, which he was thrilled with.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. And then we were told that the truck could not run. So we were doing a video
there's
on
what
it.
you were looking for.
Yep.
The truck could not run.
It did not have drag radials because they don't make a drag radial for that truck, and it's a 4-wheel drive vehicle that is not going to tear up the track, but they could not
handle that.
No, they couldn't be logical about it. So
JP said, are you running Mod Nationals this year?
JP,
we are both running it.
We are.
I am running it as her pit crew driver because you have to, there's a pit car class, and you have to be pitting for a car there or have it be, so I am racing my 4-wheeler, and she's racing her car while we're there.
Yep.
I guess you should clarify that you're taking the 11.
I am taking the 11. The new car will not be ready, and there's, well, it would fit in, like, I don't know what class it would fit in, Mod Outlaw or something. I think it'd fit in Mod Outlaw.
There's an outlaw and a non-outlaw 4-wheeler class. So I'm like, can I bring both my 4-wheelers? Like, we'll run the stock-ish 4-wheel drive V-twin in the non-outlaw class, then I'll run the Nitrous Predator and outlaw class. I'm just kidding. I'm not getting the Nitrous 4-wheeler out. That scares me still.
Yeah. So, JP, I will be there, and we will be doing the Mod National thing, and I'm super excited. I'm hoping for good air.
Oh, I mean, it's at a good time of the year. It usually is good racing.
It is. It got hot it got super cold, and then it got warm.
Was that where we were like huddled around our fake campfire at 50 degrees at night?
Yeah.
Ugh, that was awful.
Over here on YouTube, Maurice is saying that his 18 F-150 put down 474 at the tire on a 90-degree day, NA.
Wow.
And then,
what do you got done to it?
And then Power LSX says, as 11 to 12 GT500 prices are around prices of 15 to 17 GTs, what would be a better option to go with for Gen 3? Which would make more power and better ETs?
I'll go first, just because I know what I would do. I would look at the GT500, just because, honestly, I'm a cooler person saying I have a GT500 than I just have a GT, first off. Second off, the GT500 block will handle more horsepower and take the abuse a little better than the GT will. Not much more. We're only talking, not only, excuse me, but you're talking the GT, where our safe limit is around that 700, 750, getting close to 8. Is where we start getting scary with stock everything, whereas with the GT500, 800 wheel is no problem, all stock. GT500 is where I'd be going. I'd put a Gen 3 on it. I would, of course, it would be a not on the road, it would be an off-road car, so I would hollow out the cats, leave the stock manifolds, put a Gen 3 on it, make that 800, and let her eat.
I would go Coyote.
Really?
Yep, I'd go. They love revs.
They do.
They love revs.
My argument is horsepower.
Okay, but I feel like
dollar per horsepower is where GT500 wins.
I agree but I also, I feel like you can do a lot with a little horsepower and a Coyote. I did it.
Can.
I did it.
I know it.
So I mean, I went 979 with very comparatively little horsepower years and years and years ago. It was 8 years ago.
Sure.
I went 979. Or 7 years ago. Sorry.
Obviously, if we're just doing it for drag racing, our GT500 is going to have stick shift in it, and your automatic Coyote is going to beat it.
6R80. So those are my reasons. I think they're valid. I
agree.
Totally respect the
I was gonna
horsepower
say,
for dollar.
I respect your opinion, but I want the horsepower. If I'm just
I want
buying
the ET.
And yeah, if I'm getting the car, I'm going to be driving it to and from work, and I want to say I have 800 horsepower.
Sure.
Whereas with the Coyote, it's going to cost a lot more money to
And
get to
I
that
really don't
700.
care what anything dynos. You know I don't care what my car dynos.
Yeah,
I don't
I know.
even know what my car dynos, honestly.
We can't really dyno it with a 5,000. Kevin McKenna joined. We were just talking about you.
Oh, awesome.
Adam Kelly says, what's up, guys? Just got an 18 Mustang GT. Was torn between that or a Shelby. I don't know. I just wanted something more new and more technology. And Lou B says, what is the weak link in the Coyote over 700 horsepower?
I don't want to talk bad about the Coyote because the Coyote is amazing. Handles a lot of higher horsepower than the. I mean, and people have successfully
So
handled.
diplomatic of you.
People have done a lot higher horsepower than 700, 800 and on the all stock and gotten away with it for who knows how long. However, once we start getting up higher, ringlands will blow out. That we've seen it happen, unfortunately. Oil pump gears and crank gear.
Iffy.
Yep.
They get iffy.
Well, I mean, they get iffy at 500-600 horsepower, depending on your tune and if you're banging the limiter and whatnot as a stick or an auto. So that's a slight concern. But really, that would be my two biggest things, was blowing out a ringland and destroying, completely grenading one of the cylinders. Or, oil pump crank gears.
JP, definitely go to Mod Nationals. It doesn't matter. Like, they have a 10.0 index class. They have a lot of different stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's index. And shoot, go to watch. If you can go to watch. Hell of a race.
Yeah. And, I mean, go to race. It'll be fun. Do it.
Oh. Kevin McKenna just pulled into his driveway. He did 1,700 miles, 1098 average with 22 MPG.
That is awesome. You cannot be upset about that in any way, shape, or form. That is just, I mean, I hope the weather was pretty decent for you. I know you guys were kind of dealing with a lot of rain, and that is just super cool.
Stinks. Dealing with the rain stinks.
The rain stinks. And I'm guessing that Atlanta's probably going to be rained out, so you're not even going to...
Kevin, I want you to know that I have the Covercraft magazine of me putting the blower on your car. I have that at my house, and it stays on my kitchen table. Like, we won't talk about my living situation because I'll get mad. But I've lived alone a while, and it stayed on my kitchen table the whole time I lived alone. It's still there, but it gets covered up with other people's crap now. But
Power LSX says, Rebecca, I love your car. Whenever I see the results you achieved, I keep asking myself, why would any think of GT500? Adam Kelly says, does the 18 have a little bit better oil pump gears or same old stuff?
18 is supposed to have improved oil pump crank gears.
And Maurice, who was talking about his F-150, says Cobra Jet intake manifold, long tube headers, high flow catalytic converter, stock catback, has a VMP twin 67 throttle body. And he's running E85.
Nice. Very nice.
That's the next thing I need to do on the truck.
Yeah.
The truck is going to get, the next things that will happen to my truck are, it will get the Mustang cams that have been laying around for forever for it.
I've got cams that are laying around for me too.
Oh, yeah. We all got to do cams. We're going to have a party one weekend.
Do cams.
Do cams. I've got oil pump and crank gear I need to do. I have the crank gear that you and Justin gave me for Christmas last year.
Yep.
I need to do oil.
That was all Justin.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
I'm not taking credit.
I need to get oil pump gears for it and do those while I do my cams, and then figure out what we're going to do for fuel and go E85. Because there's an E85 station like
close enough,
10 minutes, less than 10 minutes from my house. Like, it's just, we got to do it.
Yep.
Soon. JP, hoping to go to Mod Nats next year with the Gen 3 on my car. Hell yeah, man.
Perfect.
Kevin, glad you had, I'm sure you had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I saw all the pictures.
Yeah, it looked so cool.
Wish I was there.
You know what, the other thing I forgot to talk about with Drag Week, just coming up, we also met David Patterson with the Dude in Blue, and he drove the F-150. So somebody got to drive the F-150 this weekend besides just driving around town. But he did a whole review. He's so nice. Has a really, really interesting story. Super fun guy to hang out with, and I think he really enjoyed the truck. I think it shocked the crap out of him. Yeah, I think it shocked the crap out of him, and his review will be coming out, and we'll be all good.
I don't know if we just lost my laptop or if
I think we just lost the laptop probably. So
yep.
Somebody, can one of you take over on questions
Facebook?
on Facebook for us, please?
Yeah. Oh, Chris got Chris, you don't have a microphone. Makes things troubling. Oh man, now I gotta. What? What do you give me a look for?
I can yell.
You can yell. All right.
Chris has never yelled before.
I'm still freaking out over Brian yelling at Matt. Oh.
That was funny.
So good. You guys don't need to know, but it was funny. It was a great moment. Wish you guys were here. All right. Well, I guess we'll roll into the topics we had to talk about. It's been 45 minutes and we've just been rolling on. But did you see the lifted Mustang sketch? I love it.
I don't like it at all.
So, all right. This is the weird way the universe works. I was actually working on a 2018 Mustang today. And
I don't like it.
A lot of you don't know this, but I'm 6'7", so I'm rather tall. So I usually lift cars like a foot off the ground before I even start working on anything in the engine bay. That way I'm not bending over that much further.
You know when my car got decent for me to work on? Huh. When we lowered it a ton.
Yeah, I'm the opposite way. I have to lift cars up to get it easy to work on. So today I was working on an 18 Mustang, had it lifted like a foot in the air, and I swear to you, I stepped back for a second and I was like, man, it's like, if I could just get somebody to machine me like 2-inch coil spacers for the top of the strut hat, and then I'm sure I can find like Jeep coil spacers or something for the rear end of this thing, just like 2 inches in the rear, you know, enough where I can still align it, but like all my caster camber adjustments will be maxed out, but like 2-inch lift kit and like some 31s and like some big fat wheel spacers, buy some like the drifter. I was thinking about it, like I really was sitting there like, man, that would be cool. And then Chris finds the article on this is what the rendering looks like for a Raptor Mustang. Did you already put it up there?
Yeah, it was up there.
Okay. I can't see that far. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I don't like it.
You don't like it? What do you not like about it?
It's just wrong.
What's wrong about it?
No,
I want to hear what's wrong. I want to hear what is wrong from the person that's okay with Coyote swapping a Cobra R. What's wrong with a lifted Mustang? You
know when my 60-foots got better?
Huh.
When we lowered my car. It doesn't look fast.
Well, yeah, my truck's way slower the way it's... Can you imagine... Look, my wheels and tires weigh 102 pounds apiece.
I know.
Imagine how much faster my truck would be if I lowered the thing and put it on reasonable wheels and tires.
My truck is on reasonable wheels and tires.
And look how much faster it is.
Regardless of what drag week thinks is on reasonable wheels and tires.
Irrelevant to the fact that you have an aluminum body and I'm a steel body and yours is lighter, like how much faster is yours simply because of wheels and tires and not being lifted up? I don't care.
Slab Shack says the only thing uglier than that is the Aztek.
What?
Thank you.
Wow, ouch. I'm like,
with me today.
I'm personally offended. Like, I really like the thing. I would do it. I need to show you the Hawk Designs made a lifted Camaro.
Oh, God.
And I mean, it's a Camaro, so it's ugly anyway. Plus, it has a giant blind spot.
What gen Camaro? New or?
Transformers.
Oh.
Whenever it came back out.
Yeah.
Oh
my God, that was the meme.
That should have been meme of the week. Oh my God,
one.
that's meme of the week next week, guys. Stay here. Oh, meme of the week.
Next week we're gonna actually be on the road, and this is not a lie this time.
I get to go home at 5?
I think so.
Oh my God. Well, I guess.
What are you gonna do with yourself?
Have I ever missed a Burnout Box?
You have. When you were in
Shelby Fest.
Shelby Fest, yep.
Yeah, but I didn't go home at 5. I was still at work, so it's okay. I have never, ever, ever in 34 episodes. Have I never been able to just, okay, 5 o'clock, time to leave,
Thursday.
And I leave on a Thursday. Wow. What am I going to do with myself? That's like an extra 2 hours. I'm just going to go to the gym for 5 hours. I go to the gym for 3 hours, I go to the gym for 5 hours next Thursday. That's the plan. I like it.
Do it.
Oh, I'm so excited. Wow.
Yeah, Justin and I are going to do it.
Is Justin going to be me? Justin's going to be me.
I guess he could be me if he wants.
Oh, we're going to send him with a flat bill VMP hat, and he's got to wear it, well, like backwards. So he's got to do backwards to the side a little. Like, you have to set this up for him because I know he needs help.
I can't do it.
Backwards and then just like little
I can't do it.
Just 1 inch.
His head's it'll pop the seam.
No, it won't. It really won't. Yeah, and then he has to have aviators on his shirt because like I always wear aviators when we're on the road. So he has to have aviators. Don't worry, I'll bring him in a set. I have like 10. Yeah, and he has to make crude jokes, which I know is going to be hard for him, but he can pull it off. I believe in him. I've heard him do it like twice.
Yeah.
Justin can be me. He can do it.
You have faith in him?
I have faith in him. He can be Insta-famous for 1 week.
Are you feeling like he's not famous on Tuning Tuesday?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Well, okay, so look, here's the deal. Like, people come to Burnout Box for fun. Like, we asked them what's uglier, the Aztek or the Mustang 2. On Tuning Tuesday, they're talking about like stuff like lambdas and math something.
Math frequencies.
Math frequencies and like
I could do Tuning
PMAS
Tuesday. Did
and
you see
JLP.
that?
Like, I did not see that. You did a Tuning Tuesday?
Well, no, I just did Carrie's part, but I said I could do it because I said math frequencies.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Like, and don't get me wrong. That stuff has a very, very necessary place in this world that we work in, live in, whatever. But yeah, it's that you don't go to Tuning Tuesday to hear what's uglier, the Mustang 2 or the Aztek.
Absolutely not.
So he's gonna have to like pump up his fun game.
Yep.
That's all. But I think he can do it. He can pull it off. I hear running.
JP says that he has to agree with Rebecca on the Raptor Mustang. Just doesn't look right, but the grill does look good on it, though.
I love it. I love it. I think I want one.
Cool.
I want one.
Cool.
I am trying to hit the lottery currently anyway, for other reasons. But
that would be one of the purchases.
When I hit the lottery, I'm going to have a lifted Mustang.
That was a really positive, like, thinking. When.
Yeah, it's a win. Like, I kind of have some plans based off winning the lottery right now in my life that need to happen. So, when I hit the lottery, it's going to be win. I don't play the lottery, actually. I've never played the lottery, so I don't know how I'm going to win.
I have never had
you can't win if you don't play.
But when I win, yeah, lifted Mustang's going to happen now. Everything's lifted. I don't know, my S10's lowered. My S10 is lowered. My Chevy product's lowered. Everything else I own is lifted. Four-wheelers lifted, Jeeps lifted, trucks lifted. Hell, even the motorcycle's lifted. It's got 1-inch spacers on the forks up front.
I mean, you're 6'7".
Yeah,
valid.
It's okay. Yeah. What else we got to talk about? Ooh, how about the fact that a Chevy engineer
that was pretty funny.
said that the Mustang kicks our ass in sales, and here's why.
That was pretty funny.
So, can we like post the link in the comments for them to see? Is that a thing, Chris? Can we do that?
Awesome.
So I'm gonna have. We've never done that before. That's a new thing we're gonna start doing.
We're
Whenever
just gonna start giving you guys our actual news. We'll be resourceful like that. Cite our sources.
One of the top Chevy engineers for the Camaro literally says, "Okay, the Mustangs, yeah, it
does
kicks our ass in sales. Yeah, it just does."
It just does.
Which I will say, my reasoning, which regardless of the professional that gets paid millions of dollars a year to establish this, my reasoning, it looks better. Period. Which that's just going to be whatever you believe in.
Sure.
Which I mean, I have come to the realization on the Dodge, Ford, Chevy comparison. Like, I realized something. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
So, if your dad liked Ford, you probably like Ford, right? If your dad liked Dodge, you probably like Dodge. If your dad likes Chevy, you probably have two dads. That's the way it is. So, I mean, I get it. Like, everyone likes something different based off how they were raised. But the Mustang looks better. That's just the way. Are you okay? You didn't laugh hard enough. I know you're holding it in. I can tell.
I'm dying.
That was really a good one. I'm proud of myself for that. But the Mustang looks better. It goes better on a track. Handles better. It stops quicker. And with, I don't know. I've driven both. In every way, the Mustang wins. Now, maybe that's because I'm biased, because I work here, and all I deal with is Mustangs. But I can't see the appeal to the Camaro. Whereas in other years, I have. You know, you put me in an 01 Mustang and you put me in an 01 Camaro.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's hands down the Camaro kicks the Mustang's ass, and it looks better than a new Edge. Sorry, Justin. He's in the next room over, and I think he has it. Isn't it an 01 he has?
No, it's a 2000. It's a bright Atlantic blue 2000.
Oh, I know it's bright Atlantic blue. But yeah, no, I'm fair in that sense. But the new Mustang kicks the Camaro's ass. That's the way it is. What are the comments you got, Chris? I know you got a bunch on Facebook. You have to have a few.
Anything worthwhile repeating?
Your mom says that your dad likes the Aztek.
Oh, I know.
Oh, God.
I'm
wait,
well
her mom or my mom? My mom.
Her mom.
Oh, okay. I was like, my dad likes the Aztek? What? Like, I respected my dad as a car guy up until that moment.
My dad, though, Pontiac guy.
Really? Well,
ish.
Pontiac had its heyday.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a solid stretch there that I would say Pontiac dominated everything else. I mean, Roadrunner.
Yep.
Well, it's Plymouth, I think, but whatever. It's all the same thing back then.
Yeah.
It's all the exact same shit. Plymouth, Roadrunner, all of it. The Daytona. Whatever. It's all the same crap back then. What did Pontiac have? Didn't they have one?
The GTO?
No.
Yeah, they had a GTO.
They had the GTO, but didn't Pontiac have the same car as the Roadrunner? Or am I just like really burying myself in a hole here I can't get out of?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, well, I'm like 4 beers deep, and I haven't eaten anything hardly all day. I had half a burger when I left.
I love how he like quantifies that with a reason.
Yeah, I have to have a reason. I'm a car guy. I can't just accept the fact that I'm being wrong. What do you mean?
I mean,
I don't accept the fact I'm being wrong ever anyway.
I don't know. It's Plymouth. Who gives a crap anyways?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, thanks. That's why you're my friend.
I know.
Thanks. All right.
What else we got, Chris?
What else we got?
That's it on Facebook.
Awesome.
Anything on the tubes?
If not, we can do meme of the week. It's a good one.
No, I'll put on my glasses so I can see it.
Adam says, so my grandpa's retired from General Motors. My dad works for a Chevy dealership, and my whole family is super GM, and I wave the Ford flag. I just know what's better.
But he says he waves
Slab
the
Shack is laughing at 2 dads. Adam Kelly says E-Van. There, I said it.
E-Van's great.
Yep. And our meme of the week is up.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Ah.
I like it. It's funny. It's
Oh,
true.
It's also the list of people I let drive my truck. All right, there's one person I'll let drive my truck, but that's about it. 2 people.
Power
100% true.
LSX wants to know, what do you think of the 4R200 transmission? Does it worth sacrificing 2 gears and the 6R80 to get the reliability and strength of the 4R200?
And improve your starting line ratio.
First gear is super, super, super short in the 6R80. High horsepower, it just does not work for you.
Yep.
So, yep, 4R200, I'm with it.
So, yep, it makes good sense. I have never actually owned a 4R200,
nope.
So I don't have personal experience with it. But
you do in the sense of we have plenty of friends, customers that have now run it.
Absolutely,
and let us know how it was.
It makes total sense to me. It fixes that terrible first gear starting line ratio.
Mitchell Page knows all about it. Anything else on the YouTube?
Nope.
All right, so that's it. I think all we got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. What was that?
Parts Farm.
What about the Parts Farm?
They're doing the full engines with our blowers.
With our blowers on them. Yes.
So Parts Farm up in Georgia.
I have been working on this since last Christmas, putting this together. You can keep going.
It's okay. Parts Farm up in Georgia is selling complete engines with our blowers on them. They are like a literal parts farm. It used to be was it a soybean farm, Chris, or something like that?
Some kind of
Yeah, some type of bean farm up in Georgia, and the family inherited it and turned it into a farm for parts, and predominantly Mustangs. It is like, you could get lost walking around looking at all the stuff there.
I would just be standing next to the 93 Cobra R.
They do have a 93 Cobra. It was just a 93 Cobra.
Yeah, 93
it was
Cobra.
just a 93 Cobra.
93 Cobra.
It was not a Cobra R. But yeah, that's not for sale. It's the guys, and he just would think you're a weirdo.
I'd still stand next to it and be a weirdo.
But yeah, predominantly Mustangs. They did have some GM stuff. They had like a Chevy SS, which was kind of cool.
They're nifty.
They're nifty. You just don't see it every day. So I was like, oh,
so,
cool.
Okay, all right. I can tell this story, but since Justin's office is next door, we gotta shut the door. Hold on. Hopefully he's not watching. But totally Pontiac or a Chevy SS pulled up next to me at a light when we were going to the Silver Springs car show in Ocala, and a Chevy SS pulls up, and he's looking at me, and there's a VMPPerformance sticker on the back window, but honestly, our 18 Mustang at that point had a tune on it. Mm-hmm. That is it. It had a tune, E85. And this guy pulls up, and he's all cammed out, sitting there, and he looks over at me, and I look at him and smile, and he rolls down his window, and he's like, bro, you don't want it. And I'm like, well, I think I do, because I'll give it a go no matter what. And we only ran to the speed limit, mainly because I was terrified to get a speeding ticket in a company car.
Yeah.
And then have to explain that if it ever came up somehow. But literally gapped the ever-living hell out of that. It wasn't even close. The 18 with the 10-speed and the tune.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Destroyed it.
I'm not surprised.
It was horrible. I felt bad because I know how much money that guy probably spent on the car. So that had headers, cam, intake. It was tuned up.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't do good. Sorry that I just totally ran away from the parts farm with our Chevy SS story.
That's okay.
It reminded me.
That's okay. So
yeah.
they're available. They'll help you out.
Parts Farm is super cool. They can put together anything you guys want for anything Mustang. So if they get GT500 engines in, they can also work with you on a VMP upgrade and ship that engine pallet to your door with a VMP on it.
Comes on a pallet.
Yep,
it's really
they can
cool.
do all of our products basically with their running engine pallet kits. If you haven't seen them, look it up. It's really cool. They send you a pallet to your door with the ignition, the cluster, the engine, as much as you want, and they can literally send you a pallet to your door that you can start. So really, really cool.
Anthony Harvey, yeah, I know. Before we sign off, Anthony Harvey wants to know if VMP ever considers having an open house or car shows or any kind of meet and greet.
We've definitely considered having a car show. We have a lot of room for parking. Haven't put on one yet necessarily. We do have, we've had a Mustang club here just to come walk around. And pretty much any customer that calls in and just says, hey, I want to tour the place, we'll walk you around. So.
And we really do want to do an open house at some point. I was out driving around on the property
earlier with the boys.
And it's so wet out there.
Is it?
It's so wet. So we need to plan this for a dry season because it is just so, all of Florida's underwater right now, I feel like.
But if the main reason for your question is you just want to see the place, by all means, call sales and support. Just tell them, hey, next Monday I'm going to be in the area. I want to stop by. Can you show me around?
Thursday, because I'll be here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm here every day, Monday through Friday. But whatever. Come on Tuesday through Thursday because she'll be here too. And yeah, we'll show you around. We got the SEMA cars here pretty much all the time.
My car's here. One of my cars here.
One of your cars is here. So, yeah, stop on by. Anything else? No comments? Questions? Concerns?
I think that's a wrap.
All right, well, real quick, we'll just hit on events, guys. Coming up soon. Next place you can find us, we will not necessarily be a sponsor setup, but you can definitely come find us. Check out the car. It will be No Mercy 8. That is September 26th through 29th. Very cool race. A lot of fast cars. One of my favorite classes to watch is Radial versus the World. Bunch of nasty stuff. So,
I think I'm going to have the new car maybe in the trailer up there. So.
Just to show it off?
No, because it's going to be going to profile. I'm much closer to North Carolina.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
But yeah, we'll be there. We'll be running. So by all means, come see us there. We'll keep updating you on our schedules and whatnot. I don't know what'll come up in between them and Mod Nationals.
After that is half mile, then Mod Nationals.
Ocala Half Miles. That is October 21st and 22nd, I believe.
I think so.
That's the Ocala Half Mile. Very cool race. We ran last year with our 18 with a tune and the 85 on it. It trapped at 168, I believe, in the half mile.
Did it?
Was it that fast?
No, it wasn't. That was,
what, 160?
that was the red car. That was the red car.
No. What did it run? Because it beat a Hellcat.
It beat a Hellcat, but it was not 168.
Okay, it wasn't
I know
that
what
fast.
my car did there.
Yeah, your car did 182, right?
181.
181.
Yep.
Okay.
181 in the half mile.
Now I want to know what our 18 ran, damn it. But anyway, I know it beat a Hellcat twice.
It beat a Hellcat twice. I beat a Lambo.
People were quite upset. Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, hey, check me out in my 2011 Mustang GT.
And Justin has the cutest video because it was a shakedown pass. I only went 176.
Yeah.
And I backed in, and he's like, hey, how'd it go? I was like, 176. I'm pretty happy with it. Car felt good. I'm ready to go give it some more. And I was like, and I hung with the Lambo, and he's like,
no, you beat the Lambo.
You beat the Lambo, babe. And I was like, He
got excited. That is cool.
So it's on the video's on my Instagram.
Okay,
Yeah.
So look up that, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to that, Rebecca Starkey Racing is her Instagram. That pretty much is where you can find all the updates on her cars, what she's doing, what's
I'm
going
better
on.
on Instagram than I am on Facebook.
So definitely give her a follow if you're on Instagram. But yeah, October 21st to 22nd, Ocala Half Mile, and then after that will be November 9th through 11th. We will be at Mod Nationals.
Mod Nationals,
which
Justin
is
Young's race. I can't wait.
It's Justin Young's race. It's a great event. They have a lot of classes. Anything you want to run, I promise there's a class for you. So if you're in the area, it's in South Georgia It's at South Georgia Motorsports Park.
You're not gonna find better prep.
Yeah, you will not find better prep.
That unlock.
So that's where you'll find us coming up soon. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all this fun stuff. That way you consistently see all of our updates. I think it's about time for me to go to the gym and you to go home. But we will see you here. I will not see you. I will be going home at 5 o'clock, but they will see you here next week.
Yep. Well, me in Pennsylvania next week. And the boys want to say goodnight.
All right. Good night, guys. Cut over here, boys. Come on.
Hey, good night.
What else are you going to say?
I heard her in the car too when Donny raced them.
No, I don't race on public roads. I race in Mexico. Get out of here.
Good night.
Good night.
Cut it.